Hello, my Uber and Lyft family. How's everyone doing? I am out and about. I worked a couple hours this morning. Still morning time. I decided to turn the app off and get on here and do a little chit chat. Yeah. Well, it's like the atmosphere is just so it's hard for me to explain it. There's some sadness, I'll put it that way, in the atmosphere for several reasons. Well, we had our election. That's done. He may even surprise himself. He may even surprise us. He's in there. There you go. Okay. We can't lose ourselves, who we are and who we are to be. As entrepreneurs, I'm talking to every gender, every race of people that come across this channel. Those who are for Trump, those who are against Trump. Okay? We can't lose who we are as a people and what we will become. The more and more I hear about Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump that, it seems like we're fueling him. We're giving him more power than a human should have. Yes, he is now our president. Yes, he is able to abolish this and abolish that and put this into place, put that into place. Absolutely. Absolutely. Some things to our advantage, some things to our disadvantage. Worst of all, he closer to the button, the nuclear bomb button, with a mindset such as his. Now, so true. The thing is, you have to keep living. You have to, if anything, I'm seeing more and more an opportunity to think outside of the box. Look around, see what's missing and what need to be. What market is out there that you can cater to? What difference or changes that you can make in your circle? Okay, you may not be able to reach the masses, but unite in your circle and build from there to make things better for you and those who are around you. I had a passenger. She was from West Africa. And she pretty much just was saying, in other words, we were stupid as a people, as America. And I got kind of like, yeah, okay. I'm not one to lash out with my fist and things of that nature. I listen. I try to do that more and more. Not saying I always do it right, but I do try to listen. And I would look in the mirror to see her expression. You know how some people trying to taunt you? They stuck the fork into you, and then they don't see the response that they want to see, so they push it in a little further. They still don't see the response that they want to see, so then they stick it in a little further. They still don't see the response that they want to see. And then they twist it, and then twist again, and again, and again. That was what she was doing. You people, you me. You do things, don't even think about the consequences. You all about yourself. she was more saying like, whatever we want to do, we do. And I told her, I said, pretty much, this is America. This is America. And this makes us different from a lot of other countries. We have the freedom of a lot of things, and there are a lot of things that we can do, just because we can do it, you know. But I was like, is this person who is from another country here going to school? I asked her what she was going to school for. She was saying medical something, like a lab tech or something like that. But anyway, she's going to school. Fine. She's been here 5 years. And I said, so are you going to stay here once you finish your education? No, I'm going to Canada, or I'm going to go to France. I said, okay, that's fine. I said, I have friends in Canada. They've been there, born and raised, But it was that, how you can feel the energy of a person who trying to start something or get you revved up. And I was like, you know what? I just played along with her. I said, yep, you're right. That's America. We do what we want to do, when we want to do, how we want to do it. That's us. But she was just as to say, that is so stupid. That's so, like ridiculous. You guys are so dumb, and so on and so forth. That's what she was saying in other words. But then I began to think, okay, you lived in France for 4 years when you left your country. I forgot the name of the country. It's a small country. She said it's a country to the west of Nigeria, one country over. I said, so it's not as big as Nigeria? She said, no. Okay, so she lived, born and raised there, then went to France for 4 years, and then she came here. She's been here for 5 years. So I'm saying to myself, we do what we want, when we want, how we want, but what country did you decide to go to school? But I didn't say that. I just said, yes, you're right. We do what we want, pretty much what we want, when we want, how we want to do it. She was like, your country is being disrespected. And once Trump got into the presidency, that just broke the Campbell back. The countries are not going to, they're really going to hate you guys, and so on and so forth. And I'm saying to myself, okay. So you've been around the world, and if you have, you survived. You made it back. And then not only that, you made it here to America. So, yeah, Donald Trump is not the best, but I'm not going to stand by and let anyone talk about my country. This is where I was born and raised. This is what I know. I have papers here. So then, you have your professional lane, and then you have your personal defensive lane. I stayed in my professional lane, and I said, yeah, absolutely, you're right. I said, and I love it. I love the freedom that we have here. I love the things we offer here. I love, we can, the religion is vast. We still have a lot of things to change. However, it's not as bad as some other countries. So I began to, I was taking that personal. I'm like, you're talking to me about my country. You're in my country going to school, and most likely my country has some type of partnership with your country, allowing you to go to school here. You're in my country, whereas the Americans who are here can't get what you can get when you come into my country. I mean, come on. We as Americans, we have to pay taxes. We have to pretty much pay for our education. You have scholarships, but you got to get federal aid, but some people coming over, man, please. I mean, I'm talking true fact, okay? There's no reason for anyone to be upset. And if so, we're in America. You have that right. So it's okay. It's okay. But I'm like, it just kind of like made me just begin to think of what she's saying. And I'm like, yeah, granted, yes, we as Americans, some of us get laxy-daisy because we are born and raised here. We don't have that. Some of us don't have that, get up and go and gung-ho for this and gung-ho for that and gung-ho for this and gung-ho for that. But you have foreigners who don't have what we have here, will come here on 2 hours of sleep, work for sun up and sun down, go to school, because they know they don't have that back there. So they taking advantage of the opportunity that they get here in America to benefit themselves and their family. They will get a job here, some, send money back home. The dollar will double and triple in certain countries, and their family can live better. But some come over here and then they're going to disrespect America and the people in it. But yet you're reaping the benefit of what America, or so-called stupid America, can offer you. And we, as Americans, it's hard to get certain jobs because we have some foreigners, and you got to do what you got to do. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm looking at the big picture. Some foreigners will come over here. They will work for $2, $3, $4, $5 an hour. Send money back home. That money is doubled or tripled or however many times it doubles because of American money. But we as American, $5, $10, $8, it's like that's disrespectful to us. Because we are in America. We are using American money. It's not double and tripling here. It's like, but sometimes you got to crawl before you walk. It's not too many children that just was born, start walking, and never crawled. So you got to crawl before you walk, majority of the time. But I just think that she should have been more humbled, I think, to say it's different, like it's different in America than my country, but I'm grateful that I am allowed and even welcome to come into your country to get a good education, that I'm able to get a good job here in America and send money back home, and my family will live better than what they're living. It wasn't like that. It was like someone is coming into your house. You got a nice spread. You decorate things the way you want it to be, and everything is laid out the way you want it to be. You invite this person in. Come on in. And they look around and turn their nose up at your decor while they're sitting at your table with your silverware, your china, sipping whatever they sipping from your champagne glass, wine glass, whatever glass. And you supposed to say, I'm so glad you came into my home. Wow. I'm so happy you're here. Come on. That's not right. It's no time for anybody who's here in America. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what ethnic. Well, yeah, race. Meaning, I don't care what country you're from. If you're here in America, it's time for us to unite together, not to fall apart, not to be in America and saying, separating yourself in America from America. I'm just like, so why do you come here? I mean, I'm being honest. Why do you come here if you think that America is stupid and selfish and ignorant and don't think about the consequences until